Greetings, boils and ghouls, goblins and ghosts. You're tuning in to Too Ghoul for School, the podcast. A death-style podcast for the morbidly inclined. Class is in session. I'm your ghoulish hostess, Jocelyn Wen, aka Glamour Ghoul Beauty School. I'm an actress, I have my BA in psychology, and I'm a purveyor of all things dark and spooky. Well, my spooky ones, it is bittersweet to say that this episode concludes season 1 of Too Ghoul for School, the podcast. We will be taking a break back at the end of March 2023. In the meantime, I will be toiling away creating new content for season 2. But first, a well-deserved break and enjoying the holiday season as well as my birthday at the beginning of January. My husband and I will finally be taking that trip to Sleepy Hollow, New York that we had to postpone a few weeks ago since we both caught the vid. So without any more delay, here is our final segment of Spooky 101 on Yule, or the winter solstice. Yule, or Yuletide, is an ancient pagan winter festival period, traditionally observed by Germanic peoples going as far back as the 5th century, so a solid 1,500 years ago. Yule is actually derived from the Old Norse word Yule, which is interpreted as coming from one of Odin's many names, Yulnar. This is no coincidence, as academics have attached the period of Yuletide to the Wild Hunt. And in one of the oldest iterations of the Wild Hunt, Odin is depicted as leading a spectral procession into the winter night sky. Yule and its various equivalents are still celebrated by many Germanic language-speaking regions and Northern European countries, as well as many modern pagans such as myself. A lot of the Christmas customs practiced today, like the burning of a Yule log and Yule goat decorations, are believed to come from these ancient practices. In the Wiccan tradition, it's celebrated as one of the 8 Sabbats during the winter solstice. So either December 21st, 22nd, when the northern hemisphere is farthest from the sun, therefore resulting in the shortest day and longest night of the year. So super spooky. It also marks the start of Capricorn season, which is my zodiac sign. For modern witches, it marks a turning point from the incremental decline of sunlight going into the depths of winter back to the days getting brighter and longer. It's a time of hope and renewal. So this year, Yule falls on December 21st, but you can celebrate Yule all season through the new year. Essentially, again, it's Yuletide. My husband Ian and I, for example, will actually be celebrating on Christmas Eve, since I wanted to prioritize getting this episode out to you as soon as possible for your Yuletide enjoyment. For winter solstices past, we've done a bonfire, sort of. I mean, it's like a fire pit in the back of his mom and sister's place. I've also done a Yule log, in which you take a log of wood. You can use candles in the color correspondences of the season. Reds are great, as well as white, of course. Green also. Basically, including fire in some form, as I have mentioned, is my jam, and the jam of many pagans, because fire. Also, it does symbolize the return of the sun. And it's fucking cool. And naturally, these color correspondences aren't arbitrary. White is for snow. Green is signifying the evergreens that we like to decorate with. I'm honestly not so sure about red. I like to think that it's for the blood of the sacrifices that they used to do. What is the red for? Google. Okay, well, it's for shades of prosperity and passion. Naturally, not blood. Yes! Okay, what about religious symbolism? In Christianity, red is often associated with the blood of Jesus Christ. It is blood! All right. Nice. Down with the blood. Ian and I really also love the wassail from Trader Joe's. It's just juice, but you can feel free to add a spirit of your choice. I would say like you can mix it with like a red wine or a white wine or vodka if you want something hard. This year we have plans with some friends to feast and revel, and we're going to try our hand at making Glühwein, which is Ian's German, part German. So basically it's mulled spiced wine. Going to throw some stuff like cloves and cinnamon, citrus fruits, definitely orange for sure, and some lemon I think will be good. A lot of the ingredients that you would probably use to decorate your altar. I decorate my altar every season, and I always use a floral arrangement in the color correspondences. So I'm going to be doing that. I usually just go to Trader Joe's or Ralph's. They usually have some pretty bouquets, like in the $10 to $15 range that I can put on my altar. And in addition to the flowers, I'm going to add cinnamon sticks, oranges, apples, rosemary, much like in Samhain. Pine cones are also good. You can also use mistletoe and bay leaves, juniper, and nutmeg. On Christmas night, I also plan to do a Yule spell, which I may or may not share on YouTube, but it'll definitely be on my Instagram, Glamour Ghoul Beauty School, as well as Too Ghoul for School, the podcast. I hope you had as much fun watching this final episode of Too Ghoul for School, the podcast, as I had making it. I am eager to get to work on some of the ideas I have for next season, season 2 of Too Ghoul for School, the podcast. Crazy. I can't believe it's already been a season, which is insane to me. Yeah, thanks for sitting with me for many spells over the course of 10 or so weeks. Thank you again, and like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay spooky, boils and ghouls, goblins and ghosts. Till next season. Gonna miss this, but I am eagerly going to make some new episodes, things in the works. I'm working on them. In addition to Jesus, red is often associated with some of the martyred saints. Martyred. Oh shit, it's martyred. Oh wow, I guess I've never seen martyred spelled out. Martyred saints in Catholicism, interestingly, because of its connection with lust and sex and passion. Okay. Some Christian groups see red as a color of sin and damnation. It's such a sinful color. In chakra work, red is connected with the root chakra located at the base of the spine. Yeah, isn't that the sacral chakra? It's like your creativity and like passion, sexual passion too. Blood and passion and lust and damnation and sin. It is our time, heathens. Go forth and spread your Yuletide Christmas cheer and terror. Balagos is dead. The bats have left the bell tower. The virgins have been bled red velvet lines. The back casket. Balagos is dead. Cute. Me. Yeah, Yule, winter solstice. Friday. Revel.